Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Look Back. Selena Gomez has been killing it this year with Good For You and Same Old Love, and she's about to release her sophomore album, Revival. While that's good and all, let us not forget how great her debut album, Stars Dance, was. Stars Dance came out in July of 2013, and it was a lot of firsts for Selena. It was Selena's first solo album, it was her first #1 album, it produced her first #1 pop single, and it was her first album without the scene. Inspired by the music festival Ultra and her role in Spring Breakers, Selena's last album with Hollywood Records found her moving away from a bubblegum pop sound to more of an EDM pop vibe with the help of the Cataracts, Rock Mafia, and Stargate. For me, it was the album that I paid attention to Selena the most and regarded her as a true contender for Pop Princess. Ever since the release of the album's first single, Come and Get It, that's when I first noticed Selena's potential to take the Pop Princess crown. Everything about Come and Get It was near perfect. It was her hugest hit to date at the time. It had a gorgeous music video. It took her from this one level of pop and elevated her to this entirely different level. The performances were a little shaky at first, but every single time that she performed it, she got more and more confident, and she got more and more comfortable with this new position she put herself in. Not only was I paying a lot of attention to Come and Get It, but a lot of other people were. Come and Get It peaked at number 6 on the charts. It was her biggest hit to date at the time, and it was followed up by the Cataracts produced Slow Down. It may not have connected as well as Come and Get It did, but Slow Down did a pretty good job of peaking within the top 40 and giving her this consistent sound and image throughout the rest of the Stars Dance era. Stars Dance also produced Selena's largest tour to date. It took her on this huge arena tour all summer, and it really elevated the production value of her past tours. It featured a lot of choreography, a lot of costume changes, and again, put her in this entirely different pop stratosphere. A few fun facts about Stars Dance. Come and Get It was originally recorded by Rihanna for Talk That Talk, but wasn't used on the album, so guess who got it? Selena. Another pop female also had the opportunity to cop one of the tracks that appeared on Stars Dance. J-Lo was fighting really hard for Saves the Day, but in the end, guess who got it? Selena. Now, if you haven't checked out Stars Dance, here are some songs that you should be listening to right now. The cosmic title track is very reminiscent of Ellie Goulding's music. If you picture Selena falling through space and exploring all these different galaxies and touching all the stars and planets and moons, that's exactly what the song sounds like. It's got this very ethereal feel for it, and it took her out of the Disney mold and put her into this unique pop sound. The Justin Bieber-inspired Forget Forever is another goodie on the album. It's a bit ironic. It's called Forget Forever, and it has these church bells that are very reminiscent of a wedding in the background, the entire track. It's festival ready. It's sad, honestly, but it's enough to get you dancing and throw your hands in the air. It's incredible. I mentioned Save the Day before. Save the Day is as if Come and Get It and Slow Down had a baby, and that would be the product. It's a huge dance floor banger that sadly wasn't a single. Speaking of Slow Down, the other Cataracts produced song Undercover is great. It puts Selena in this sensual adult role. It's the first time we saw her exploring her sexuality in her music. It's definitely a guilty pleasure on the album. And the bonus track, Nobody Does It Like You, is another great song on the album. It's got this whole new wave, Debbie Harry, Britney Spears glam rock vibe. It's got a little bit of dubstep in its DNA. It's incredible. It shows Selena flirting with her bad girl image. She had one at the time. Obviously another one that you should check out right now. Now, if I were to change anything about the whole Stars Dance era, I would have not put the pre-order with a Slow Down. That totally killed Slow Down's potential. Slow Down never really got off in sales. It took off on radio, but the sales and streaming didn't match it because everyone had it, while Come and Get It was still performing really well. So what I would have done is I would have released it a little bit later, and at least it would have peaked higher than top 40. Maybe we would have had a top 20 hit on our hands. Another thing I would have done is I wouldn't have stopped all the singles at Slow Down. I understood that Selena was going through a lot of personal stuff at the time, and she really wanted to get more into acting, so that's why the era was cut short, but I still would have loved to see a little bit more squeezed out of it. Some obvious singles that I would have chose would have been Forget Forever, Save the Day, and the reggae-inspired Like a Champion. All of them have a great radio feel, and I'm sure they would have performed really well in the charts for Selena. That about wraps up this episode of Look Back. Revival comes out October 9th. I am getting my copy. Are you getting your copy? If you're looking forward to Revival, comment below. I want to know what song you're looking forward to the most. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and remember to subscribe so you can see more episodes of Look Back and other fun videos first. Until next time.